where the narrator is basically the main character. So the narrator is the guy that tells the story, and you, the player, have the opportunity to either go with what the narrator says or do your own thing. And the narrator will react accordingly depending on your decisions. So, since this is kind of like a story-based game like that, where the narrator is the one doing all the talking, a lot of my discourse will be with the narrator. But you know what? I think that, you know, if you guys want to tell me what you think I should do, let me know. I'll take some of your advice. It's very Inception-like. So yeah, comment in chat. Let me know. This is so cool how, like, you guys see how my mouse is like, it keeps showing in the next screen and the next screen. That's really cool. All right, let's do this. So excited. I've been waiting to play this game for a while.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I am a man named Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That's how I
And although others might have considered it
I type one button at a time.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
It's creepy how it's just one cubicle
Stanley
floating.
was happy.
Stanley was happy. That's all that matters.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So, I couldn't help but notice that I was very happy with my desk job. Is there a way that I could just close this door? Yes, can I just close this? Yes, I'm just gonna stay in here.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
What if I have
He had
to make a
never been
decision?
trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Where are my feet?
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy
Exactly.
forever.
W.
I will be happy. Stanley waited.
Uh-huh.
Hours passed.
Yep.
Then days.
Oh my gosh.
Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt,
He was
was
happy.
that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Okay.
Now it's even closer.
Facts.
Here it comes.
What? That's it? Did I beat the game? Wow, I knew that was gonna be a thing. This game is so interesting that it has so many options. So I knew that I had the option to just stay in my room all day. Is there a way to crouch? That's how you click. Okay. I go in here. I cannot. How happens if I just close the door? Yep. I am 427. That is me. Copium, opium, you mean
All
opium.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I must go to the
No matter
meeting
how
room.
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
How do I jump? There's a way to jump. Why is there empty whiteness? No crouching or jumping in this game, sir? I think there is, though. I'm almost certain there's jumping in this game. I'm almost certain there's jumping. Why is it making a keyboard clicking noise when I'm looking at this empty whiteness of Nothing. Window. There's no jumping in this game? Okay. What's over here? 424. What you got? Oh. I hope you saved your work, Mr. 424. I hope you saved your work. What you got going over here, 422?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Bro. Input received. Okay. Should I remember that? There's walking and falling. Falling's like jumping. Who farted? LOL. Do I have feet? Guess not. Say, I hate Mondays. You and I both, my dear coworker. Touching this doorknob, touching this doorknob. I'm gonna lick this doorknob. Ooh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The first decision. Well, actually, we already made the first decision to close. Wait, I want to go back. I don't want to be here. I'm claustrophobic. Should I listen to him? I'm gonna go to the one on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I knew it damn
Perhaps he
well.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I shall admire the F out of it. Oh, wow. It looks like there's some stuff over there. I want to get over there. 4. That's a B. 4B9. Okay. One of these doors has to open, right? Like, there's got to be something to one of these doors. Close this one? It's not. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all. Just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I love it here.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Ooh, drinking it like a tall glass of old drinks. $1.25, that's honestly not bad for a soda these days. You know, with
But
inflation.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should I take the first open door on my left? Or should I not do that? Ooh, it looks scary down there. I don't know if I want to do that, dog. I'm going out this way. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Why do these doors close behind me? That is the creepiest thing. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. You guys will help me if the narrator tries to kill me, right? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. It will cause death. Penalty for misuse, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift, $5,000. But won't it cause death if I jump off of it? So that means I'll be fined $5,000 for dying? So the lights are on in that car, so someone has to be there, right? Like, someone has to be nearby. Right? I would think so, at least, you know. Alright, let's go on here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
This game is huge.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all
I'm
this
sure
time.
I could jump into that door.
There's someone you've been neglecting,
Oh god,
Stanley.
I'm so scared.
Someone you forgot.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to die. I'm
Please,
not going to do it.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This
Who
is
is
it,
her?
Stanley. Your chance to redeem
Do I have a
yourself.
mistress?
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who is
She's
she?
been waiting.
I'm gonna get... Are we gonna make love in this club? Is that what we're gonna do? Okay, love when doors close behind me on their own. Lit. A good feeling. Maidens? Bro, I'm not walking in here. You must be out your date. You can close this door. I'm not walking in there. Who would walk into a freaking dark room? Like an all pitch black dark room. Like that is like asking to be killed. There's not a single light in here. I feel like I'm gonna fall to my death. Oh my god, that scared me.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, Then pick up the phone.
I don't trust anybody, man. Unplug that shit. Can I unplug it? Is that an option? That is an option, I bet. Ah. Unplug? Okay.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I sure
That
did.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I went
You
over to
actually
it and I plugged it out.
chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Yeah, look through your script. Make sure that, you have a
It's
storyline
definitely
played out
here,
for
clear
this.
as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife.
I have a
and
wife.
The two pledge themselves to one another.
Dang.
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Guys.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No,
Guys,
that's not possible.
I was
can't
gonna get
believe
laid.
it.
You guys,
Had I not
you guys
noticed
took
it
that away from me.
sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I am employee 427.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic
All right, I'll
safety
plug it back in.
protocol
I'll plug it back
for
in.
real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Okay.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Okay.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform
6.
to rational logic. If you find
Got it,
yourself
Fish.
speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish
I
their
got a lot
thought,
of not real
then
people
provide
around
an
me.
excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a
I
healthy
make sense.
decision-making process.
I'm real.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8.
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, you begin to wonder if
Dude.
your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world.
Yes.
Just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling
Okay.
should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Welcome
Whoa.
back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry.
Danger
Now that you're
everywhere.
properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. I want to stay here with all these. Why does every click sound like a keyboard? Is this actually a symbol for the deterioration of Stanley's mind, that all he thinks and all he can hear? And maybe that's why he doesn't listen to the narrator, because all he can hear is this keyboard clicks. Or maybe I just don't want to listen to the narrator, and that's why. Anyways, moving on. And we're moving backwards. And we're back on this thing. And guys, if I have an opportunity to get laid,
Now
I'm
that we
doing
know
it.
your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine
jumping.
the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible
Are we going
before
all the
the
way down?
narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. Interesting. I could still jump here. Can I do it? Oh, I can't. I can't slip through the cracks. I was gonna try to. So this is weird. I'm not familiar with this at all. So I'm going backwards. Typically. Wait, what? Oh, this door opened. Hey yo, it's some Stanley Parable. Yep. We love the Stanley Parable. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it to it. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Okay, so we're going all the way back to the beginning. So far, all that we've missed is we have not listened to the narrator at all.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay. Should we listen, guys? Should we do that? Do we want to do that?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Got it.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
After
Just
that
follow
video,
my lead and you'll be fine.
I am ready to make the right choice.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So this is my chance at redemption. Should I go left or should I go right? He tells me to go left. Can I go this way? I may not. Got it. Go left. Go keft. Go right. I'm gonna listen to him. Let's go left. Okay. One of these doors is gonna open. I'm gonna be shocked.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Well, why did I come
Feeling
here?
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. That's typically how most people do it. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Once again, oh, I was reading that. That was rude. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic on the header and throw some bevel on all the text. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Got it. Thank you. Thank you for those words of encouragement. Slides, charts, and slides. Got it. Okay. And the broom closet. This is gonna. This door opens. I know this door opens. Let me go in the broom closet. There's something in here. It's making a noise. F you. I'm coming back for the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so I know that I can normally go downstairs. I think it's only going to let me make the right decision now. Because the broom closet door should open as there should be a staircase going downwards. So, what's over here? Okay. This looks very different. Let's see what's on this computer. Remember that awaiting input, it was pink. Pink-purple. I don't know if that means anything. Business times. Got it. Trying to like sneak, because I know this door is going to close.
Stepping inside the manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
There is no
Shocked,
human life.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
It on my boss's computer.
Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work?
I guess
there
we'll
was
find
only
out.
one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
I am going to speak.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 1555. Was that what it was? I forgot what it was already. Okay, now what?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I am. What am I supposed to do? Night Shark 155.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise,
cannot.
we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Is that a panda being murdered? It literally looks like a panda being murdered.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty
What?
humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing
I don't
for
think
your
that's the
respect.
code, Kai. I don't think that's the
kind
code.
of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice.
You forced me!
You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
Hey, bro.
Why did you come this way?
Hey, bro.
Speak.
I don't
Say
like your
something to
tone.
me.
I don't like your
Explain
tone.
yourself, you coward. You
Put up some fighting words. He's trying to fight.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
What just
I'm
happened?
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of
Wait,
two
what just
open
happened?
doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think I'm gonna go left. I think I'm gonna go left. See what happens. Because I feel like something weird will happen.
Yet there
The
was not a
narrator
single
was
person
catching
here
a
either.
tood.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the
What's
task.
going on? I'm so
Just follow my
confused.
lead and you'll be fine. All
It
right.
wants me to go right now.
When
It wants me to
Stanley
go right.
came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door
I'm
on
going
his
left. I'm going left. Wait, okay, I guess that was too close. If it restarts me again, then obviously I can't go left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly
He's
and
mad I said
always putting
155
the
instead
story
of
first.
115.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I
Just
think I
follow my
think I
lead
broke
and
the
you'll
game.
be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of
I
two
got
open
you.
doors,
I
he entered the door on his
understand,
left.
Mr. Narrator. You want me to go right. I'm going left. No, I'm just kidding. I know I'm gonna go right because you're just gonna keep
No!
restarting me.
Why did you do that?
You're an
Quickly,
asshole. You know
hurry
why.
Back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay. What's this? I don't know what that says. Hey, this is warped. This looks like freaking Kylie Jenner's Photoshop. Like everything's high. Oh my gosh. That's creepy. This game gives me the creeps, guys. I could not play this game if you were not with me to hold my hand. Keep dry. The FedEx label on there. Yeah, this game creeps me out. I feel like the narrator's literally in my home watching me. Yeah, there was... Oh.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that
Now alter
my
was-
story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Probably
To
not.
know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever.
Yes, you will.
Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To
No.
willingly destroy all
I
of my
worked so
work?
hard to get here.
No. What's the answer? What do I do?
Use
What do I
slides.
do? What do I...
Oh, the red
No,
door.
I
I
have
want to go
to.
to the red door.
I have to shut the game
No!
down. I have to.
No, you don't.
I have
Don't
to.
do this. How's this game so creepy? Bro, this game's creepy.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Everything's a
My
keyboard
entire
click still.
game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and
It's
you
very
ran it
cool. I
into
love
the
this game.
ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Hey, bro, you
That
better
thought
watch
hadn't
the
even
language
occurred
with
to
me,
you,
okay?
had it?
I'm
That
a
there's
lady.
a world outside of you. You're a child. Oh,
Them fighting words.
my story.
Me and the narrator finna throw hands.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked
That's
so
funny.
hard
He's
on it.
telling
I
me
tried
how the
so
story
hard to make...
ends.
When Stanley came to a set of two...
Oh my god, that's me! I'm 427! That's 427! Let me see his face. Low key, he kind of looks like me.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I need you
end?
to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley,
Oh my
this is
gosh.
important. The story needs you. It
This
needs
is
you
a-
to make a decision.
The
It
narrator
cannot
needs
exist
me.
without you.
The
Do you
narrator
understand me?
needs Stanley, and
Whatever choice
Stanley
you
needs
make
the
is just
narrator.
fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to
Sounds so
take that
sad.
step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
This is an interesting
I
ending.
need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this?
Oh, I
Stanley, are you
feel
there?
bad now.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
There is no incorrect choice, you know?
That's all
What he
right.
said.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Okay. Now what? Okay. I think that was... We could call that the depressed narrator ending. Okay. So, what I remember from this game is whenever a ending occurs, and you come out and you step out into the real world, or into the office, something has changed. So we'll see what it is this time. Yeah, that was a creepy ending for sure. It was creepy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Who sharded? Who crapped their pants? Once again, sorry about that. Ooh, was that door open last time? You know what they say, when one door opens. So, I know not a lot of times it changes, but sometimes, like, something will change. There will be a different door that's open.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What are we doing, left or right? Let's see. I feel like every decision, unless the office area changes, like, drastically, every decision starts with left or right. Let's go right. Let's go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I know it damn
Perhaps
well.
he wanted to stop by the employee
I just
lounge
want to admire
first,
it.
just to admire it.
Let's just go admire. Did this move? Eh.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Yeah.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on
Thank
his way
goodness
to
I
the
have.
meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
For sure. My life is genuinely better because I came to this room.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Can I take this? I wonder what happens if I just go the same route. Ah, fine. I'll play your little game,
And so he
narrator.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
which one do I want to go to? Let's go this way. Hey, let's go.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
There's different endings with the same choice.
From here.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. But it's
left.
like you said, different endings. He's just guessing left. I regret coming here. Can I just go back up? It's kind of dark and scary down here. I don't like this. Well, there's no other way but left, so... You don't have much of a choice here, Mr. Narrator.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Oh, so we're being childish. You're going to close the door on my face, right?
No,
good one.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Open this door.
It's clearly... Oh, dear.
Open this door. I dare you.
Please?
Watch how quick I go through it.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, there's a car there. Cars are scary. Also, remember, this is the Ultimate Deluxe Edition, so whatever you know from the original Stanley Parable is, all bets are off for this one, guys. So, it could be anything new. Reading out a cheat for GTA. Up, down, left, right, F, down, F, left, right, A, B.
No.
This is where the main ending is.
You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
You already
Quick,
spoiled
Stanley,
it.
close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding?
You already spoiled
It's all
it.
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No,
And this time,
bro.
suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Come on, homie. So I can't close the door. Okay, I already got that ending.
All of his co-workers were gone.
There's a way to go through this window.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Achievement unlocked. You can't jump. Oh, you can't jump. Get your first achievement. I guess there's a way to get on here. There's a way to get on here and go through this window. I know that. I just don't know how. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to listen to the narrator. We're going to follow every one of his directions and see where that gets us.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Well, never mind. There's 4 doors here.
No, I
5
restarted.
doors.
I swear,
6
I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
This guy.
Oh, did something change?
This
Stanley,
effing guy.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I
Did
ain't
you
do a
move the
damn
story
thing, bro.
somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Facts.
It was right here just a minute ago.
Facts.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Sure.
Come, Stanley.
Oh my god.
Let's find the story.
So many options. Should I go with the left like he always tells me to do? I said I'm going to listen to him, but I want to go over there. I'm going left. I'm going to go where he tells me to go. Oh, this is different. So let's find the story. Head ass. My goodness, there's empty whiteness here. I feel lost.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
Choices.
promise you
Too
there
many
definitely
choices.
was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No, bro.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
You suck. You literally suck, okay? I was gonna find the story.
All of his co-workers
All
were
of my
gone.
co-workers
What
were
could
gone.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think Stanley is insane. That's why he only hears keyboard clicks whenever he does anything. Be my Valentine. Oh my gosh, it's Valentine's Day. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I bet you 416 is in his room chilling. 420?
Okay, yeah,
LOL.
it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we
Open
go
up, baby.
back
Let's
the other
find out.
direction and see if we missed anything?
Let's figure this out together. Wait, is there something behind me? You know what's funny about this game? I know that there is absolutely nobody that's ever going to come and pop out. But whenever I play, I always think that there's a chance that someone's going to, like, jump scare me. That's what makes this game so amazing. Like, I know it's just me and the narrator. But, you know, you get this feeling. I always feel like somebody's watching me. 420. 420, blaze it. Alright,
Aha!
Oh, this is different.
I knew we'd miss something. The story.
You just put this here.
Comes.
You know that. You little... Oh, I thought that was a person. I thought this leaf that's glowing for some reason is a person. Why are you glowing? Keep game.
No, wait. Never mind.
Hello.
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Among Us guy, yeah. Why is this game so creepy?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Neither do I.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I
It
can't
looks
quite
cool.
recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how
Jump scare
about
ending.
this? You win!
Hell yeah!
Congratulations!
Yeah, that's what I
You
wanted.
put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So,
Hell
good
yeah.
job.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Oh,
tried.
No, I don't feel right about this at all.
I do.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
GG's
Some
only.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I've been going at it with you for an hour.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
The
All right,
Stanley Parable
I've got a
Adventure
solution.
Line.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Okay.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I could do that. Until I detour over here. There's a way to jump over this. I'm gonna have to figure it out one day. What's that noise? What's that say? Partition Corp providing partitions for 56 years. Very specific number of years. The Adventure Line. The Adventure Line goes into somebody's office. Should I follow the Adventure Line?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay. Alright. I'm getting what you're putting down. We do not have a choice here. So I genuinely think that if I were to just wander around, he would not say anything. So I think the only option is to go follow the Adventure Line. But I'm glad I came and checked it out. How many endings have I gotten so far? I think I've gotten about 4. About 4. We got the first ending where he just stays in his room all day. We got the depressed ending. We got the warped out ending. And we just kind of had an ending where he was like, you win. So now I'm on this adventure line where I need to follow the adventure line and see where it takes me. So this is a completely new area. So this is an area that we haven't explored yet. Got some
You see,
zigzags.
the line knows where the story is.
4
It's
question
over
mark
in
8.
this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Onward.
Here's a thought.
You're
Wouldn't
a thought.
wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
You know what? We're doing
Simply
this
by the
story
act
together.
of moving forward,
That's all
are
that
we
matters.
implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I
you're
need to follow
overthinking
this
it.
train of thought for
You're
a
really
minute. Just
overthinking
stick
it.
with me. Now we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
Now, if my experience of your existence
Wait, what?
rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Do I have to like climb on the wall to follow
what?
this?
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the
Hell
mood.
yeah. No copyright though. I'm on Twitch. Oh, this is a bop, bro. I like this. I really feel like I'm on an adventure now. Dang, this is the Riddler. Guys, this is exclusively what I'm going to be playing on Twitch to start my stream from now on. This is the type of music that really gets you going. This is going in all my pre-game warm-up songs. Warm-up music. So if you guys notice, I feel like I'm yelling over this. If you guys notice, there's absolutely no choices so far. There's been no choices. But we're on an adventure. Can I do that? Nope. Corporate imbalances, monthly ledgers, top 10 anime openings. This is the opening to Dragon Ball Z.
Cut the music,
Oof.
go back and look at that fern.
What fern? Where is the...
Stanley,
Ooh, what a
this
fern.
fern will be very important later in the story.
Ooh, shall I admire
Make
it
sure
more?
you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. What exactly, what features of this fern am I looking for specifically? There's a leaf here and a leaf here. And some leaves here. There's some, like, twigs in the back there. Okay, I'll remember the fern. Should I take a picture of the fern? No, but for real, do actually remember that fern. I don't remember why. I don't remember this ending. I've never seen this ending. I don't know a lot of endings. There's a leaf here. Yeah, bro, what else am I supposed to... There's a leaf! I will remember the fern for the rest of my life. Can we go back to the music?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Where's 427?
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Trademark. Line trademark.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
Whoa.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us?
Fired.
And
Where am
after
I?
we
Where's
trusted
427?
you, after everything we've been through, you...
Oh, there I am. I see
can't
me.
take
I'm right
this
there.
anymore, to hell
Hi,
with it.
Mom.
Restart.
Bruh. Screenshot the fern. I was thinking about taking a picture of it. Okay, so we still got the line going.
You know what, Stanley?
Bruh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Nothing.
We're intelligent people,
Not
right?
a damn
Why can't
thing.
we make up our own story?
Yes.
Something exciting,
Let's do it.
daring, mysterious.
I love it.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know.
This door.
How about this direction?
Okay, that was my next guess.
Now, yes, this
Very
is
exciting. Hell
Just
yeah.
me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
What a story to be. Go wild. Use your imagination.
Well,
Whatever it
I'm
might be,
just walking
Stanley,
in circles.
I'm ready for it.
So Stanley has no imagination, and this is what this is saying.
No, not you again. Stanley,
The adventure
I'd also
line
like
tore
to
through
veto
the
the
ceiling.
line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It trademark. You're making that starting stream music right? Hell yeah! Da 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 da. You're gonna see King Matty is starting his stream soon. It's just gonna be playing all day. Okay.
Ah, a choice.
Yeah,
we
we
get
like
to
choices.
make a decision.
Let's
From
do it.
here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Let's think about it.
Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay,
What I
so I
usually
know
do,
that
so that's
each
fine with me.
door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a
Go the other way.
reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
And
starting
then by the
from
transitive
the right,
property,
let us ask,
we
will
shall go
taking
through
the
door
right
B.
door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Destiny. Oh, you're not even giving me a choice? Because you know damn well I was not going to pick the one on the right. Like, 100% was not going to pick that one. But, what's it saying here? The confusion ending. You've been playing the
What's
confusion
this?
ending for 17 minutes and 51 seconds.
The confusion ending? You're telling me that's what this is? It's
Oh
all
my
one
God.
giant ending?
This is,
And we're supposed to
game's
restart the game
insane.
what, eight times? That's really how
Deviate from
all this
maintenance
goes?
room, end up in monitor room, narrator
all
restarts the game.
Determined?
So
now,
so
according
wait,
to
where
the
are we?
schedule,
Where are we?
I restart again.
Find the
Then what?
confusing ending schedule.
Am I
narrator
just supposed to
restarts the game.
forget?
Narrator
Well, what
forgets
if I don't
about
want to
previous
forget?
restarts.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this
Prevented.
thing.
Find the line
wall.
again. Begin the following
Well,
line.
who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
After a
Why
long
don't
time,
I get
Stanley
a say in all of
dies.
this? Is it really? No, it can't be.
I don't want to
I
die.
don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
Seventh
I
and
don't
eighth
want to
restart.
forget what's going on.
There's
I
no
don't want
longer
to be
an
trapped
office.
like
Simply
this.
black
I
space.
won't
Wander the
restart
blackness.
the
Find
game. I
bookstore,
won't
get bored
do
and
it.
leave.
I
Narrator
won't
restarts the
do
game.
it. I won't do it.
Stanley dies.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Will it?
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know,
We sure do.
I suppose in some way
I'm gonna
that
sit
this
in
is a
this chair.
kind of story. Wouldn't you
Let's
agree?
sit my
I'm
ass
not
down
quite sure
here
if we're in
and
the
just wait.
destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
Exactly.
So
Facts.
I hope that's where we are right now.
Yes.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
I feel like I'm in a
Well,
destination
in the
right now.
meantime, if you...
Is this the correct time? It's 11:20. Is it 11:20 by me? It's not 11:20 by me. I literally told you the time by me. How did you get it wrong? Silly game. Alright, well, what do you think is going to happen when I step through this door? I guess there's only one way to find out. Tune in next time on Dragon Ball. Let's go. Let's
All
go.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Let's go.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Everything looks pretty... No. New content? I love new content. Wait, did it say anything about new content though in the fifth restart? Should I go to the new content or should I do this crap? New content? Eh. Content and YouTubers. Let's go new content. New content.
Oh, new content?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
New content.
This seems like it's gonna take me to a dungeon. This is our story, guys. This is our story. It's not the narrators. It's not Stanley's. It's ours. It's the King Mahde channel chat.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Okay.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
More content.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Sure
I'm very
does.
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Let's see it. Let's see this Ultra Deluxe content. That was like a ride at Disney World where like they show you the history of like how rides are made at
Okay,
Disney
so
World.
far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Hell yeah. Let's go on a mesmerizing adventure. Let's move.
Is it broken?
It
What's
seems
going
like
on
it.
here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or, oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's go.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
Seems
as
like a
if
money
one-
grab,
Oh,
if I'm being
okay.
honest.
Let's see the content.
Don't-
Give me the content, Stanley.
I don't see anything special so far. Okay, I literally thought it was just gonna be a brick wall. Bucket, bucket, bucket. No spoilers.
All right.
I knew
All
you
right,
could
let's
jump.
see, it's the jump circle.
I knew you could jump. Oh my god, I got hops, bro. I got bunnies. I don't want to do this. What do you think I am? Some kind of robot that you could just tell to jump and I'm gonna jump 36 times? Whee! I could literally only jump in the circle? Don't spend your hops. Do I use these hops later? Can I just go here? Let's go here.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else,
Wait, let me
right?
get one more jump. Whee! This was totally worth $30. Wait, that's it? I guess that's it.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have
You
to
will not
say,
get any more hops if you use
initial
them all?
impressions of this
Okay.
game are not positive. It's just elevators.
When do I
and
use them
jumping.
later? Like,
Is
is there a
passes for
situation where I
exciting
need them
new
later?
content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The
Do that.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh,
Perhaps.
wait.
Okay.
There's more. Very good.
Very
Yes.
good.
I knew there
Very
had to be something
nice.
else. Let's see it.
Very
I'm ready
nice.
for
How
whatever
much?
it is.
The answer to how much is apparently $25. Thank you for enjoying the new content. I
That's
did not
it?
enjoy this
Oh,
shiz.
you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan
Facts.
base rush a cheap expansion to market
For an
for no
easy
reason
dollar.
other than to make an easy dollar. And
Facts.
don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated
Poorly
and
done.
I'm offended, and I intend
Whoever's
to
in
find
charge
these
of the
people on
checks in
Twitter
this game
and
need
hold
to-
them
need to-
personally
need to be held accountable. Yep.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't
I'm
we
not.
just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Okay.
What do you say, friend?
You just reset the game on me. That's what I say. Ooh, this looks different. This looks mighty different. This game is 10 out of 10. Oh my god, that's my office. That's my view from my office. That's so cool. I would literally, all jokes aside, I would literally set this in my actual home. If this is a photo, I would set it in my actual home. That's a cool ass photo. So wait, this wasn't part of that reset though. Like, did it say? It didn't say any of this stuff in that board.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
That scared the piss out of me. I don't like that. Oh, you're just kidding. I'm not gonna go in the vent, bro. I only do that when I'm playing Batman.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
He just called me a dork. All right, I'm gonna go. Okay, I gave in to peer pressure. I'm gonna go.
Never mind. You're not a dork.
Thank you. Do I get to meet the narrator? Ooh. Coffee nut. Ugh. I want nut in that coffee. Ah! Scared. Help me, Mom.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
That was
so I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
What game is this?
Just our little secret.
This looks like a game.
I call it the Memory Zone.
Okay.
It's where I've been storing
Beautiful,
all
the
my
memory
favorite
zone.
memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
That was hella
Experiences
sus.
like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Wow, beautiful design, beautiful graphics. I'm happy here. This is my happy place. The memory zone. Let's go in.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how
Sweet
wonderful Stanley Parable was before
this
it
is
was
Steam.
sullied with a cheap
This is the
re-release?
Steam,
Remember
homepage.
back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
I remember this
Oh,
image.
the waste.
Good times, mind control facility. Funny enough, we have not done the actual ending yet. Like, we have not done the ending that's supposed to be going on. Like, the main thing, so we'll have to do that eventually. Narrator speaking facts about 2013. Low-key, 2013 was one of the best years of my life. Oh, like, the time is 2013. By the narrator. Is that the narrator? That's I bet you that's what the narrator looks like. 100%. Buy on Steam. Does it have a price? How much it was? Linguistics identify 50,000-year-old ultra conserved words. I don't know what that means, but okay. That's a $1 bill. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. Oh, that's so sad. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. There you go. Stanley Parable demonstration. That's the demo. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. I'm pretty sure you could probably get this achievement if you just set your computer time to 5 years from now. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. I think I vaguely remember seeing somebody try to do that. British Academy Game Awards. That's funny. Debut game. New video game released today. Now they not play the game for 10 years. Well, I guess I'll have to not play this game for 10. Oh my god, that's me dead. Why? Stanley Parable deals tough choices. I'd say so. That picture's kind of funny. We're back in the pretty island area. Aw, can I just sit down? See you in 2032. I think I just realized this is not English. Why do I feel like somebody died?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games
and out of 10 would
10
recommend.
out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote,
He'll read it.
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and
That was
then
an actual French
succeeds to
song?
be every game ever
Do you know what
created."
they were saying?
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created.
What is IGF?
It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now It's nothing. It's no games at all.
Come on, it's something.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk.
No, come on.
A lifeless husk.
Don't be like that.
An hour of new elevator content.
A bootleg of IGN, so it's not really a thing, right? It's not like a something I need to be concerned with. Ooh, there's some choices here, maybe. That's me at my desk. Oh, I remember that. That was literally like an hour ago. The nostalgia. The nostalgia. I do know a good amount about this game from the past. The doors, the 2-door option. That's funny. Person of the Year, Stanley. Interesting. I go down. Let's go across here first and see. Actually, these doors might close. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down, see what's going on. What's popping down here? All right, nothing. I'm just gonna back my ass up and I'm over here. Okay. The Stanley Parable. It is a parable indeed. Some of these images are just like really well thought out. Like it's really cool the way they do this. Your number is 29. I don't understand that. Do you guys understand that reference? I'm sure that's something. Nothing in this game is random. There's nothing in this game that's random. The end is never, the end is never, the end
Here's
is never.
another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I mean, you're not wrong, but now there's a new audience of people that can watch and enjoy the Stanley Parable. Doesn't that mean something to you, Mr. Narrator? Now you get to share your work with the entire world, a whole nother world of people. That should mean something. Don't be selfish. Can I like just sneak by here? The serious room. I remember that. I've seen that. A new generation of hipsters and cool kids.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Ooh, I knew this door would be open.
What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait.
Why's it got to creep like that? Why is it?
I don't recall this like part of the memory zone before.
Hey, this was in the break room.
Here?
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Isn't
I
that
haven't
the game
looked at these in
that
years.
This game comes from?
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
They're gonna be all bad, watch. They're gonna be like, this game effing sucks.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
That's not how you spell dialogue.
Funny? I'm not trying to be funny.
I was trying to read that.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Okay, it's raining. Tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. Even if I could, it would all be great, but your picture.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
June 5th.
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
A little bit.
This is actually quite shocking for me.
If I'm being honest with you.
To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to.
Okay.
These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Uh-huh.
I feel like a failure.
No,
like
you're not
I
a
let these
failure.
people down.
No, you didn't let us
Perhaps the
down.
Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Hey, it never is. You know, I was talking about this with my buddy the other day. Like, you know, don't at me, but like the original Star Wars trilogy, it wasn't as great as people remember. You go back and you watch it, and you're just like, huh, this low-key kind of sucked. So, yeah, anytime you think about nostalgia, a lot of times it's just that. It's nostalgia. Never look at the negative reviews. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
What's this one got to say?
Yeah.
You constantly have to stop doing anything
I get that it's
so the
supposed to be a
narrator
parable,
can
so
catch
they
up with his
listen.
long-winded
The
explanations
patronizing
of what's
voice.
happening. I wish there was a skip button.
I have a couple of them. I have a
A
couple of them,
skip
yeah.
button. Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe
go in the
letting
water?
you skip ahead for
Do you think
just a
Stanley
moment
could
surely
swim?
it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only
They're gonna be a
positive
Loch Ness
reviews of
monster?
the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Lit. You know what's funny, though? How did Stanley get a wife? That's what I want to know. Stanley's at his desk 24/7. How did he manage to find a wife? It's probably some girl from The Office, actually. That's got to be it.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're
By
going to get.
golly, we'll
don't
have
sit
it.
around waiting for me to shut up.
It said he had
Go
a
ahead
wife.
and make me shut
It
up.
said he had a
Here,
wife.
We'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable
Or the narrator
monologue,
said it.
and it goes something like this.
In this playthrough,
The
you did.
story and the
Things before you
choices,
got here.
or what have you, and therefore by becoming
what
it
have
is,
you.
so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see,
He-
blah 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 blah.
He's
blah,
doing
blah,
a
blah,
spot-on
blah,
impression
blah.
of
We've eaten
himself.
too much, and it can't be just yet. No, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on
trying
for
to say
nearly
Stanley can't pull any girls?
10,000 years,
Stanley can
until
pull
just
girls, I
yesterday,
guarantee it.
here and there, forward
Stanley's a
and back,
stud.
and never a
Me
moment
and
before
Stanley kinda
lunchtime.
look alike, so, you
It
know, I
can't
think he's a
be.
stud.
It's the
Oh,
only
can I just push
thing
this
there
button?
is. How many billions left until so much more than
I'm gonna
forever
let him
ago?
go, I'm gonna let him
which
go.
is why I say
I bet I don't
the
want to hurt
story
his
and
self-esteem.
the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably
Oh, he's just
we
repeating
all
himself
until
now.
the end of time, at which time everything all at once.
All right, yeah, enough of that.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the
All right.
nature of choice in video games.
Deluxe
Of course,
edition.
I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not
What is
that,
a
of course, you need
rumination?
a description of
I
it,
don't think-
but if I had to describe
I don't think the chat
I'd
knows
say
what it
was
is.
perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
A manifesto.
Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay.
Okay.
So my theory is that
What's your
any
theory?
choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if
Okay.
by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time
Oh,
a
I'm
monument to
erect,
every
alright.
person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought?
He's
Or
spitting.
rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at
I don't know where he was going with that.
You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
I did.
But that's the power of the button.
Was this
the
here?
minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of
this the
self-absorption,
fern?
it's right at your fingertips to
It has
go
leaves.
poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means.
I haven't even looked at the clock. Let's see what the clock says.
There's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
a plant, you know,
I think
all
the skip
same.
button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
One life and I'll hit the skip button again.
There was one here before.
Even though he told me not to.
How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think
Excellent
one
question.
can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on.
see
and
one.
to please step away from the skip button.
I'm
go
gonna skip.
anywhere other than the skip.
Boom, skip.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really...
Skip.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Oh my God.
goodness. I have someone
The tree
to talk to again.
died.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just
The narrator
it's
needs
always
me.
been, right?
See, that's the point of the game. The
talking,
narrator needs
you
me just
saying
as much
nothing.
as Stanley needs the
Would you
narrator.
think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley.
That's the
I'm
beauty of it.
realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening.
Yeah,
I
you'd love to hear
needed
the
there
sound
to
of
be
your
a
own voice.
vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley, not the outcome.
All right, we've done this enough.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
I think the narrator's
I stopped
breaking up
keeping
with me.
track after a year. Have you ever sat
been a
down
year.
in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities.
Is this
I
how
felt
Stanley
nothing
dies?
at all but regret for the
I literally
longest
just drop
time,
dead because
Stanley.
I'm just sitting
Days,
here?
months. I lost it all in a blur of the
Yeah, it seems
deepest
like he's slowly
longing to
going
undo
insane.
the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected...
He's gonna be like, it's been 20 years. Oh no. Did the narrator die? Did the narrator die? Well, now I feel lonely. How did that fall? I'm creeped out. I hate this game. Narrator's chat. Narrator is dead AF.
But they didn't understand the
Wait,
game
what?
was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a
he
pathetic
came
little
back to life.
thumbs
They
down
played
review
Monster
and make
Reborn.
all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's
played
talking
Monster
too
Reborn
much.
to
They
wake
said,
him up.
first, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place
I didn't
while
ask
the narrator
for this,
sits there
okay?
forever and ever. We want all of this in the new
here.
Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen.
I never said I wanted
the
to skip
most immediate desires.
Put that in there.
Every
you
single
listen
thing
to that
demanded
guy,
by
okay?
every person at every moment in time. If
hurt.
someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been?
I didn't even click it. I didn't even click it. Is he dead again?
The end is never the end, is never the end.
Oh my God.
Is never the
I'm
end,
scared.
Is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Is he gonna say loading, loading, loading now? Oh my God, there's a leak. Time to investigate. Ew. Okay. Very well then. And a skip. Jesus Christ, how did this happen? Keep pushing the skip button. Trust me, I know. I figured that out as I've been doing it for the past 10 minutes. Oh, there's light. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm literally stuck. Ooh, this is pretty. Pretty cool. See, everything seems nice now. Maybe we just didn't need the narrator. Oh, now it's depressing again. Was the last thing he said was the end is never, the end is never, right? Why is this getting so creepy? Like, is that really necessary to be this creepy? Ooh, Kaiba boy. Can I climb up this? Can I do some hardcore parkour? Hardcore parkour! Hardcore parkour! Ugh. Can I jump? No. Horror game. It literally feels like a horror game. This game has always felt like a horror game to me. I genuinely feel like I'm gonna go to sleep and hear a British man narrating my life to me. Can I hit the skip button again? I cannot. Okay, so I gotta go out here. The end is never. Oh, do I like die? Do I? Is this literally? Go ride a camel. You know, if that was out of context, that would be considered very racist. Does Stanley like die of dehydration and? Oh my gosh. All right, I honestly.
His co-workers were gone.
I just want to do the normal ending.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
I'm gonna
simply
see
missed
if it's
a memo.
gonna let me listen to his direction, and it looks different. So yeah, no. New content. I'm gonna do what I said. I'm gonna see if I can go here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The new is that new. Not the old new, the new.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Fired, talk less,
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
no
decided to go
of
up to his
promotion or
boss's
recognition.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Don't expect anything positive to happen to you. Ooh, the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
How do I rack this doorknob here? Wait, no, I want to be in there when it's open. Controls in this game are super wonky. Maybe I just suck. Stay there forever. I know this. I know this ending. I've seen it. I've seen it before. Why is it so hard to close this door? There we go.
There was nothing.
I will live here now. This is my home.
To make, no path to follow.
This is
just
my new
an
home.
Empty
This is
broom
my new
closet.
life. I am a
no
broom.
reason to still be here.
I am a broom in a broom closet. Broom closet pog ending.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What does sweet FA mean, exactly? Are you cursing at me? Are you talking shiz, boy?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
I sure am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Well, you know, it's just one of those things where I feel at home here.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, you know, it's one of those things where I saw it.
Maybe to you,
and
this
I
is
wanted to do it.
Its own
so
branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
Hell yeah!
I hope your friends find this concerning.
Back in we go now.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey,
he probably
now.
only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Broom closet
that
ending
or
is
with
my
drug
favorite.
money.
Literally.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I find that concerning. See, the narrator's low-key immature, okay?
Well,
he can throw in straight daggers whenever he gets pissed off at
now.
Stanley.
You're dead.
You
got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here.
What's
when a physical melody of some sort shut
Stanley
down
like
your
accidentally
central
hung
nervous
himself
system,
with this.
and you collapsed on the keyboard.
This is everyone's favorite ending.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
It won't be.
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
All right. He's gonna go. Oh, player 2, welcome aboard.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee
and
you can't do any worse than the person.
Back in we go.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, you got me. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's the end of that. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
All right, we're gonna walk upstairs to the boss's office. Executive bathroom. Ooh, I'm finna take a nasty shit in here. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Stream bathroom. Can I see myself? There was a picture of Stanley looking in a mirror, but I can't see any part of myself. And it was kind of like blurred, but I can't see it. There's that panda being murdered again. elevator. Oh! Whoa, what if I want to go down? Did I go here? I actually have never seen this. There's a way, I think, to, like, go through a door and, like, back out.
Stepping in.
Oh, I did it! I did it! I think I broke the game. Okay. Now what? I vaguely remember this, but I have no idea what you do with it. Gonna take a shit, a nasty one. Gonna put a dookie in there. Alright. So this is locked. This is locked. What's on this computer screen? Absolutely sweet FA. Basically backtrack. Yeah, I guess that's my only option. So I could go downstairs, or I can go here. Should I go downstairs, or should I backtrack? The broom closet. Is it me, or is it dark in here? The light just turned on. I don't remember what happens with this ending, so I'm very curious now. Can I just like lock myself in my room? The door to the new content can be closed? Yeah, okay. Four, two, 1, 4, 2, 4. It's the escape pod ending. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. That sounds hella familiar. You are now leaving. Ooh, the red door. Escape pod bay, floor 560. I'm 554. Okay. This game is creepy. AF3000. Red door. 555. And we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Okay. Favorite escape pod. This escape pod is Pog. Do I really have to walk up all these gosh darn stairs? Just to get like, like they're truly just trying to like extend this as far as they can. One more flight of stairs. My legs are burning right now. And it's getting darker and darker if you notice too. Escape pod launch bay. Escape. Have I ever eaten camel meat? I have never eaten camel meat. No, I have not. I have eaten a lot of other weird meat, though, but not camel. Loading. Oh, I didn't even walk in. That's not the end of it, is it? Is there...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is there more to that?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do you guys know, was there something more to that? Was I supposed to do something with that?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh,
Feeling
does
a
it?
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Oh, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna just go through this, and then that will give us something to do.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What happens if I do it twice? Also, what happens if I do this? Also, this picture is very disturbing to me. Business strategy. You know, I'm gonna just go through the normal story. Let's see if I can do this again, actually.
Stepping in.
Is that gonna just do the same thing? If there's anything I know about this game, it's that it never has the same ending twice. It's gonna do the same thing? I mean, guy says it's gonna do the same thing. It's the exact same thing? Okay. Well, what happens if I go downstairs? How do you know so much about this game? Oh, there's absolutely nothing down here. Dang. We effed up. We effed up. I have to walk up all those stairs again? Alright, so I'll probably end it after this. I'm just going to get to the restart point. Yeah, I know. It's closed, yeah. Let's figure out what the best time would be to do this again. I'll probably not stream tomorrow, but I could do Wednesday night. If you guys want to do Wednesday night, I definitely would not mind going through it. And you guys know a lot more about this game than I do, honestly. I thought I knew a good amount. Yeah, after this, I'll probably call it a day with the stream. Call it a night. Because, yeah, it's almost 1 in the morning by me. And then we'll pick it up on Wednesday. We'll pick it up on Wednesday. And I don't want y'all to miss it. Stanley Parable. Honestly, this ending's kind of creepy because the narrator's nowhere to be found. I'm escaping. Wednesday as in the 22nd? No. Wednesday as in the... Yes, I'm sorry. Wednesday is in the 22nd. Probably, let's say 9 p.m. Does that work? Wednesday at 9.